Hi, folks. you know, it's one of those times where it's showtime again, but more than anything else, I was thinking, you know, November is upon us, and next thing you know, it'll be Thanksgiving, and probably if this airs, you may have even had your first snow. Who knows? But remember, this is our November show, and we welcome contributions from everyone for our next show. So feel free to contact us at 978 688 9560. Now, let's start off this episode with the announcements of our next day trip, Wednesday, November the 16th. It'll be here before you know it. The center will be heading to Peabody Essex Museum. Fascinating place. The day will feature a guided tour there in Salem through the museum with lunch on your own in downtown Salem. The bus will depart the senior center at 9:30 a.m. and return approximately 3 p.m. Cost is $18, which overall is reasonable enough. You know, health service programs are being provided at the Senior Center by the North Andover Board of Health. They are offering flu shots on Monday from 9:30 to 11:30. COVID boosters on Monday from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. Walk-in the clinic hours for blood pressure and glucose checks on Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. If you have any medication-related questions or other health concerns, you can stop by and check in with our nurse on duty Monday and Wednesday, anytime from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. To register for these programs, please call the Senior Center at, you know it, 978-688-9560. Now, gobble to gobbledy. It's a Thanksgiving celebration which will be held at the Stevens Estate, elegant place. This year on November the 15th at 5 p.m. This event has been made possible through the generosity of Fireside Catering and the Stevens Estate at Osgood Hill. Now, transportation will be available, but you got to call in and get there as fast early if you can. You know, men's breakfast will be held each fourth Monday of the month. This next breakfast will be Monday, November the 28th, sponsored by Occidental Food Bank. Call the center to register at 978-688-9560. Now, we have a number of very exciting lectures coming up, and it's amazing where we get all of this stuff. They'll be held here at the center for the month of November. Now let's start off with Education for Independence regarding pain management, presented by Gary Malowitz on November 9th at 1 p.m. Pain is so complex, so there's many treatments options. Now, discover which one may work for you. On our next lecture is for making decisions when it matters most. Conversation about healthcare proxy, 5 wishes, and more taking place on Thursday, November the 10th at 12 p.m. The program empowers people to advocate for their health care wishes and learn the practical tools for setting up advanced directives. This will be presented by Kelly McDonald of Care Dimensions. Another exciting lecture and experience we have is Taste of Israel. I think I need a hat for that. But anyway, all kidding aside, I don't want to offend anyone. Now, it's the experience of the Middle East presented by Dr. Ron Rubin on Thursday, November the 17th at 1 p.m. Find out about the history and culture of this holy land through a special 1-hour tour of the land, people, and food. A sample of authentic Israeli food will be provided. I think that's extra special. Now, the final lecture in November will be held on Wednesday, November the 30th at 10 a.m. featuring Russia and Ukraine Explained, presented by Eugene Kagan. The lecture will be featuring an informative and engaging deep dive into President Joe Biden's handling of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. It's a touchy subject, to say the least. Everyone worries about what's going on, along with the possible future outcomes. Our next Creative Arts and Crafts will be held on Monday, November the 7th at 10 a.m., where we'll be creating mixed media. This project is expected to take up to 2 hours and cost will be $5. Very entertaining time. Have you been looking for an opportunity to learn more about your state representatives? The center is offering a chance for you to connect with your reps. Drop this by the Senior Center on November 17th and to meet with Senator Tarr, and Friday, November the 4th, and Tuesday, November the 15th, to meet virtually with Representative Guyen. Now, let's talk about what will be playing on the big screen this month of Sutton Cinema. On Thursday, November the 3rd at 1 p.m., the cinema will be showing Dog, with a dog's name Lulu by his side. Army Ranger Briggs races down to the Pacific Coast to make it to a soldier's funeral on time. Along the way, Briggs and Lulu learn to let down their guards to have a fighting chance of finding happiness. We'll be going to a trailer of that film now.
It's expired, sir.
Come on, man. You know how many times I've been in and out of this gate with that?
Excuse me?
What's the odds on ISIS?
Step out of the vehicle, sir.
You want me to step out the vehicle? I'll have it.
He's with the Ranger Battalion.
Ranger Battalion. I've been busting my ass to get my mind and my body back into a good place. I need to get back in the game, sir.
You want to get back in the game? Prove it. Sergeant Rodriguez was a legend. Family funeral Sunday outside of Nogales. They want his dog at the funeral. You do this, and you're back in the game. She won't work with anyone. 1 minute she's good, the next minute she's sending 3 guys to the ER.
What's up, dog? And you're gonna go on a little road trip. Easy. What are y'all so scared of? Smell it out big time.
What is your deal, man? Maybe just take the crazy down 1 notch.
Hey! No! No! You're just a demon. You're just a demon. Whatever happened to you, dog? You used to be a legend. Hey! Oh! No! Hey, dog!
You're so good.
How'd you make her get out of your hand?
I just talked to her. See, she's just a noodle. She just is so good.
You don't do anything else psychotic on this trip?
Maybe we can have some fun.
Is that a deal? Shake?
Lulu, is that you?
Good girl.
You give hugs now? Really?
Lulu gives the best hug. You've never had a Lulu hug?
No, we don't exactly hug. So you telling me that Nuke was just as messed up as Lulu?
I had to work him every day for 6 months. When he stopped struggling, that's when I realized maybe I could stop struggling too.
It's okay. It's just lightning, right?
Look at that!
She's never slept in a nice bed before.
There ain't no shame in wanting a big comfy mattress. I was hoping you might have a room for me and my little girl.
Is that a Purple Heart? Was she wounded?
Yes, she was.
Thank you for your service.
I've never seen this dog exhibit any aggressive behavior before.
Never. She loves people.
Oh my God, I can see.
You're definitely not the girl I thought I'd be in the tub with, but I'll take what I can get at this point, I guess.
Our next upcoming documentary will be The Wolf Pack, airing on Monday, November the 14th at 10 a.m. The story of the Angela brothers, who spent their lives locked in an apartment, and all they know of the world is from the films they watch on the telly, and recreate meticulously a way to stave off loneliness. But when one of the brothers escapes, everything changes. Let's go to a trailer of that now.
I always, like, metaphorically described our childhood as, like, him being the landowner and us the people who work on the land. My parents didn't encourage us to communicate with society, so we were kind of shut off. Always lived in this apartment. In the summer, there was more chance of us getting out. Sometimes we go out once a year.
This is like 3D, man.
It's very fresh out here. And at one particular year, we never got out at all. So movies opened up another world. If I didn't have movies, life would be pretty boring. This outfit is made out of cereal boxes and yoga mats. We didn't make any friends. We were homeschooled. I did everything I could to escape my world. I kind of thought, why don't we do those films? It makes me feel like I'm living, sort of, because it's kind of magical. I remember being very scared of going out into the world.
He thinks there's somebody following us.
I guarantee there's somebody following. My father, his system was just like a ticking bomb. What did he expect when all of us become of age? We're still gonna do things his way? I don't think our father knew we had it in us. I guess he always saw us as the little boys who couldn't. And then we transformed into the boys who can.
Okay, folks, on another note, and a serious one, get a yellow dot kit. It may just save your life. This program will help first responders in the golden hour of emergency care, following a traffic crash when they may not be able to communicate with your needs. Placing a yellow dot decal in your vehicle's rear window alerts first responders to check your glove compartment for vital information. Now sign up to receive your yellow dot. Come by the Senior Center one of the following days. Thursday, November the 10th, from 1 to 2 p.m. Or Monday, November the 21st, from 10 to 12 p.m. Check in with your Senior Center bulletin to hear more about the upcoming heart-to-heart sessions that happen the second and fourth Wednesday each month at 10 a.m. Just pause for a moment. I get thirsty. Now, for the month at 10 a.m. on November, the center will be holding Bath Bombs, Leaves with Leah, on the 9th, and on the 30th, breakfast at Dominic's bus. We'll be leaving the bus will be leaving the center at 9:30 a.m. Now, to close out this episode, we'll be talking about the new building. We now have some updates of the interior. We'll be inserting some pictures, now the first and second floor, so you can get an idea on the development that's proceeding. We have so far, and it's come a long ways. Now, I hope this has been an informative moment to be repeated each month, bringing a chuckle and a smile for November. I hope there's no snow on the ground. Whatever it is, we're going to accept, right? We will see you in your next month for our December series. And I look forward to seeing jingle bells and holiday cheer. For all, I wish you the very best for the holidays, and to each and every one, a very special holiday cheer.